Conquerors, warriors, welcome into the Front Seven Rush podcast. What's going on, BJ?
What's up? I'm good. In the place to be.
Good, man. Good, man. Good. It seems like it's been a while, man. Seems
It
like it's
feels
been
like
a
it has.
while.
Yeah. We missed Wednesday, but here we are back again Monday.
Right. Back in for
Kicking,
real, man.
kicking ass, kicking names.
It was it was a rough one. It was a rough one Wednesday, man, for me personally.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I don't want to
Did,
get
did
into
you
it,
get?
but
Did you get that frozen yogurt? You didn't get it, did you?
man, I didn't get the frozen
Yeah,
yogurt,
I know
man.
you
I
didn't.
actually I actually forgot about the frozen yogurt till right now. Honestly, be honest with you, man. I
That's
simply
even
forgot.
worse. That doesn't make me feel any better. Look, I was
I
trying to help you out.
You was, man, and I appreciate it, man. I really thought about it. Actually, you know how you have a scratch piece of paper. I grabbed a scratch piece of paper out
Uh-huh.
my binder, and
Yeah.
I wrote Tutti Frutti on a scratch piece of paper, and I
Awesome.
was like, man, I gotta stop by the Tutti Frutti place and get me a frozen yogurt.
I was
Um,
trying to help you out, man. Hey,
bro,
hey,
I'm still gonna get it, man, cause you speak highly of that frozen yogurt. Me
very
personally,
highly.
I've never had it, man, but I
Look,
mean,
look.
you
When
you
you've
know,
had a taxing day or moment or whatever, I'm telling you. Go get you some frozen yogurt. It's like having a turkey leg at a carnival or fair. You know,
mm,
it's like
mm,
it's like that. You know.
right? Okay. I mean,
What's
I'm
up,
gonna take
Jerry?
your word for it. I'm gonna take your word for it, man. I hadn't made it by yet, and then, man, I mean, to add to that, this weekend I had to go um, home and check my place out back home. Miss Houston's, the best place in the world for snow cones. Don't get it twisted. The
Is it
best
is it
place in
look
the world is Miss Houston's for snow cones, man.
is looking
And
good?
it's looking great, man.
Awesome.
Um, I'm gonna share it on the PC, man. When we get it rocking. But so I come back, I rent a car to go, so I come back, man, and the place where I rented the car at, they didn't let me know that they told you can't park your personal car there.
No way. You're kidding me. You're
I'm
kidding
not
me.
kidding you,
So
man.
they
So
told
I
your truck.
come back and my truck was towed, man.
I hate
Can you
tow
believe
trucks,
that,
man.
bro?
I
I was like,
I hate them. I hate them.
man, I was so
They
pissed,
was suck.
man. I was like, man, what
I
the,
hate trucks.
and that's the first time I went to that particular location.
Yeah,
And so that's
yeah.
what I always do, man. I always just leave my vehicle and jump in the rental and go.
Now I can't lie. Like I'm not always the most responsible person, but I've been irresponsible so many times to where I've had my cars towed so many times where I just got a rental Thursday. I do not ever get a rental without asking them or anybody, or if I even go to a friend's house. I've been told at least 7 times in my life, and I'm only 25, okay? And
Right.
I am like, I hate tow trucks, okay? I
Yeah.
always ask, "Can I park here? Are you sure? Are you
Yeah.
sure?" I'm like,
Right.
man, but hey, I mean, you're very responsible, so I'm sure you were like, "Oh, hey,
Bruh,
you know,
if I
rental place."
think about it, that may be the second time in my lifetime I've had a car towed. I don't get my car
Makes
towed,
sense.
man.
Makes sense.
But like I said, that's just what I do when I go and rent a car.
You park your
And
personal car.
yeah, and the thing of it is that I'm sorry, man. They had the little deal on the window, right? The
Mhm.
little piece of paper that was rolled up on the window. But I still think they should put that in there. When they checking you out, checking the car out, this gas, check out for dents, stuff like that. They should say, hey, and by the way, you can't park your personal vehicle here because they
They
will tow it.
they should. I mean, they tell you everything else. Do
Yeah.
you have insurance? Would you like to use ours? Oh, the smoking fee, cleaning fee, all of that. How about where can I park my personal car? How about that?
Yeah. Yeah. and the guy didn't. So of course, when I went back, man, I'm out. I'm going bananas. Hey man,
Oh,
where's
man.
the guy? Just so happened the guy who rented me the car, he wasn't there. So I had to talk to another cat who had
Oh,
nothing
that
to
makes
do
it
with it. But
worse.
I told him,
Because,
I was like,
yeah,
hey man,
he's
make
just
sure you
like,
tell your guy, man. Yeah, yeah. And he was like, man, they normally said we normally, he must have just been. I said, man, his mistake cost me $300, dude. You
yeah,
know,
exactly. That's not cheap.
it's
It's
not
not
cheap at
cheap.
all, man. So hopefully, Enterprise Rent a Car, y'all make that right, man. Because I will
I
come
like
back on this
Enterprise too.
podcast
That's
and
messed
say,
up.
hey, Enterprise made that right. So Enterprise Rent a Car, I normally have real good service with you guys. Y'all make that right, man. I rent a lot of cars with y'all, man. So make that right.
Hey, honestly, Enterprise, I don't know how you got a car, dude, because I was trying to get a car. I went up to Austin Thursday. I had to go through a company that's not any of those big companies. I had to find like Google just a like self-owned independent car rental place because they were
Really?
all gone. Oh yeah, all the cars were gone.
Wow. Well, BJ, you tried to rent a car the same day you finna go, man? Yeah, you did, didn't
Nah, nah. Look, I told you I'm not the most responsible person in the world. All right, so so
So
don't
what
look at
what day
me.
was your departure time? Departure day.
Thursday,
What day did you rent a car? What day did you book the
Thursday,
reservation?
Thursday.
Come on, man. You don't deserve no car. You know what I mean?
Maybe not, but I found one, and I found a great place that I will probably go to from now on. Even though I really like Enterprise, I found a great place that I will probably use from now on.
Who is that? Big Willie's car rental?
No, no, it's actually called Fifth Rent a Car. Fifth. Uh, hey, simple.
And they got some nice cars.
Yes, yes, they do, and
Okay.
it's not like there's some other places I saw, like independent places. No wonder they're not very known because they have ridiculous, uh, like requirements and things like that.
Mm,
Ridiculous requirements. But yeah, these guys were great. Or this guy.
okay.
I mean, he's really one dude. Yeah,
Really? Okay.
trapping out
Well,
of an
you
office building.
you got his number?
Yeah, I do actually.
You got to give me his number, man. I'm gonna call and see if he want to sponsor this show. We'll talk about fifth rental car every podcast on this Joker. You know what I mean?
Hey, hey, hey,
It
hey,
definitely get him some more
hey, hey.
business. Somebody gonna hear this right now and be like, "Hey, man,
Yeah,
because Enterprise, you're right. Enterprise, they always out of cars, man. Enterprise, Hertz, those
always.
guys.
Especially now with that storm that came through. So that's where I messed up. I was thinking, oh, there's no holiday or anything around, I'll be able to just get the car when I need it. Uh, that's the only thing. That storm. If there wasn't a storm, there would have been cars available. I'm positive. I'm positive.
Man, listen. Hey, I don't know, man. You just can't chance it nowadays if you really got somewhere to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
in the
yeah.
future, little bro, book your car, man, at least 3 days prior to, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I should. Yeah, yeah. I had a friend that was pretty upset with me, but I got there. I got there at 5 o'clock compared to 10 o'clock in the morning. I got there 5 in the evening, but I got there.
Wow, you couldn't, you probably wouldn't been buddy no more. I probably told you, listen, man, don't worry about it, man. We cancel. Everything's canceled, dude. We're not going to even have the event no more.
Oh man.
So just go and stay in the H, man. For real.
Hey, I agree with KV or Kavana. She said they should have given you a $300 credit towards your future rentals.
I know, sis. I'm not done. You know what I mean? When I go back up there, matter of fact, I'm gonna call and try to talk to the dude, see if he make it
Bring the
right, man.
receipt and everything.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's crazy, man.
What is my definition of nice cars? Look, I had a amazing car. It was like this white Nissan. It was like a 2020 Nissan. Man, the thing was like It was a premium car, whatever premium means to you. Premium.
Yeah,
I mean, it
it
was
would be
nice,
some.
nice.
Okay. Was the number on it? Was it reasonable?
No, definitely not because, uh, you know,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. That go to catch right there. I knew it was
yeah,
something.
yeah. Uh,
I
I
knew
mean,
it
it
was
was the
something.
most reasonable thing I found. And oh, this is hilarious. So I was trying to get a car last minute, and the only thing that I found that was available was like a $450 Porsche.
You can rent a $450 Porsche.
Yeah, for 450 a day. Yeah.
I mean, they gotta have limitations on where you can drive. You can't drive a $450 Porsche out of town, right?
I mean,
I
you
don't think
probably
so.
can. I mean, it's a rental.
I don't know about that one. Maybe so. Those
Yeah.
exotic cars, man, they normally want you to stay close to the area. You know,
Oh. Oh,
drive
well.
around the city.
That man. I I'm glad I didn't go for that option. But no, the one I went with was like half that amount, but that was still the best option I could find. Yeah.
Per day?
A
Your
day.
full.
A day. Yeah. I was only up
Damn,
there for one day, but still.
that's a lot, man. That's a lot.
I mean, I had a friend. We went half on it because I was visiting him anyways. Gave me a tour of Austin. I plan to move there eventually. I've been saying that for years,
You've
but
been saying that,
eventually,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Austin slick, man. I like Austin. It's pretty cool.
heck
So,
yeah.
BJ, have you checked out the little Coming to America 2 movie, man, yet
I have.
on
Have you?
Prime Video?
I
I
did.
have, man. What's your take on it?
Oh, my take. It's a sequel. Uh, it's one of those things where if I was never introduced to it, I would have been like, "This is awful." But because I saw the first one, I was like, yeah, yeah. This
I'm
feels
with you.
good. It feels good seeing all these guys back. Just to, I was imagining how much fun they were having, not how much fun I was having watching it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does, man. Yeah, I'm sure they was having a ball on that, man. A lot of people have chimed in saying they liked it. I'm not one of them, man. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was funny. I thought the funniest person on there was Leslie Jones.
Yes,
The
she was
lady,
hilarious.
yeah, yeah, she's
The
she's
mom. Yeah,
the mom, yeah. But Eddie and Arsenio and but I mean you gotta draw
yeah,
your own
no.
conclusion, man. To me, it's like anything else, man. When you get older, you just even comedians, man, they just
Yeah.
aren't as funny as they was like Martin now, man. He's not funny at all. Even when
I'm.
he's trying to be.
Oh man, why'd you go there? But you're so right. You are so
Yeah.
right. Martin is not funny anymore. Martin isn't.
Martin used to
Like
be hilarious, man, but he's just he don't even make you laugh, man.
he just gets out of breath going back and forth on that stage. And see, yeah, you saw it. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about. Just sweating,
yeah,
out of breath.
yeah,
It's funny because in the movie, watching Eddie Murphy, I felt like there were some points where he was in between takes, like,
yeah,
know,
yeah.
yeah, thought I saw
That
some
age
struggle.
is something, dude. It's something, man. I mean, and that's from music to, of course, athletes to, and even entertainers, man. It's just once you get older, man. I don't know, maybe we have some medical people can chime in. Do your insides get old? I guess so.
All of you gets old insides,
So you can't even
inside,
breathe
outside.
like you used to.
Did
That's
you see? You remember that scene in this Coming to America where they were back in the club and of course, they showed the scene from the original movie, but then they showed like a scene of them pretending to be younger, and
yeah.
they had the makeup on, trying to look. How look? How long ago was the first Coming to America movie?
What, 20 years?
Look, no amount of makeup is gonna make them look younger. They
Not at
look
all,
like,
man.
man, I don't even. They look like CGI.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It was bad, man.
yeah.
It was real bad. It was real bad. I was like,
But
ugh, I don't
but but in a family sort of way, it's like a homecoming type of movie. I was like, okay, yeah. Yeah, homecoming, you don't judge them, right? But
Mhm.
if outside of that, nah, that movie was not it. It
And
was a
then Wesley, I don't know what was he doing with the whole walking with
Oh,
the
that was
walk.
Wesley Snipes. Yeah. I knew he
That
looked
was
familiar.
horrible, man.
Yeah.
You didn't know
Yeah.
it was Wesley Snipes, man.
No, I was too busy looking at Teyana Taylor, his daughter. I was like, yes, yes.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
best thing
yeah,
they could have added to that movie. Mm,
yeah.
mm, mm, mm. Mm.
Yeah, she played
Yeah.
a good role.
So I saw this interview. Arsenio said Eddie Murphy wanted. You saw Tracy Morgan was in the movie, right?
Hmm.
So Eddie Murphy was gonna have Tracy Morgan play as his son.
That wouldn't work. Tracy Morgan look old and Eddie.
Old as heck, and
Yeah.
and and he now age, especially with the time taken away from him in that hospital, he is not the same. He's the
Yeah.
furthest from the same, you
Yeah.
know, and I couldn't imagine. So Arsenio said he actually had to make a joke, because I don't know. He said he was cautious around Eddie Murphy. He didn't just want to tell him that was a bad idea, so he had to make some type of joke and made Eddie Murphy go like, "Oh, you know what? Maybe that's not a good idea."
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Tracy Morgan was kind of funny though, but yeah, his look though, he look older than Eddie do, man.
He was funny because he played the right role, but I
Yeah.
mean, if he was that son, oh my gosh! Imagine
Oh
he
yeah,
had
that
to
never
take the
would have worked out.
whiskers, take the whiskers off the lion.
Imagine him, looking at Tiana Taylor like they could have been a couple. That'd been crazy, man.
I
That would have
would
been
have been
crazy.
upset. I would have been upset.
Yeah, man. That would have been crazy. But if y'all hadn't saw it, go check it out. You may like it.
Yeah, he
Hey
might.
man, any updates on Tiger? You heard anything about Tiger? How's he doing?
I heard. Well, okay. No, I saw a headline. Something about he doesn't remember the crash. Have you
Really?
seen that? Yeah.
I heard something about that, man. Hmm. Tiger, there's so many conspiracy people out there, man. A lot of people are saying that here we go with this they again. They've been
Huh?
trying to kill
They.
Tiger. You know,
They.
they've been trying to kill Tiger. I don't know who they is, but that's surfacing again. But yeah, that's what I heard is he don't remember the accident.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh wow! I didn't know he shattered his right leg, but apparently, here's an article. Tiger Woods doesn't remember being in California car crash. That's what the sheriff says. He has no memory of the accident and appeared to be unaware of how badly injured he was when the deputy arrived at the scene. Hmm. So
Mm,
yeah, at the hospital when he was asked about it, he had no recollection of it at all. Wow.
wow, that's sad, man. I'm sad.
Hmm.
He might well
But
gonna retire now.
this is still just stories of like right after the crash. I still don't see anything about I don't see anything about, after
But now,
recovery and stuff like that.
cause he should be home now, huh?
I would think so, but he has a shattered leg. Jeez. Yeah, so his golfing career is going to take a pause. I mean, I'm not going
Yeah,
to say it's over cuz these golfers, man, they're some old, they get up there in age, right?
they do, man. And then now the technology they have now with sports and athletes, man, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
The stuff that they do to those guys to bring them back,
Yeah.
it's amazing, man. It's
Yeah, if they
amazing.
could bring someone back to the NFL field, I mean, man, they could bring someone back to the golf
Oh yeah,
course.
he just got to be able to walk. He don't care, no, ain't nothing else he got to be able to do but walk.
I mean, he's
You know
got to
what I
do a
mean?
little twist on his hip. That's about it.
Yeah, a little bit, just a little twinge.
A little
You know what I'm
twinge.
saying?
They could just
Yeah,
put a stick with the ball on it and just that could be his leg. Just to
yeah. Just as long as he move that joint, man, he be good.
Yep. Um, let's see. Where the heck has Jared been? I love you both. You're smart and insightful as heck. but I miss my boy Jared.
Who is that?
Lewis. He said me and Jared have been boys since the 90s.
Lou J. Jared, man, he's working on a project, man, trying to get his stuff
Yeah,
together, man. So
yeah.
Jared is welcome whenever, ever, man.
Oh yeah, yeah,
He's just it's not on this end, it's on Jared end. We talk to him all the time.
yeah. He's
But
focused
he's
on yeah. He sent us invites for things, and we
mhm.
talked to him outside of the show. And
Oh yeah.
he's focused on his business, really.
Yeah. I mean, he's actually gonna be on the show in I don't know, a few weeks. He's gonna be on the show. Um
Oh yeah,
in
for the promo, right?
for his promo. Yeah,
Yeah,
him and
yeah,
Keon, they're going to be on the show. So Lewis chime in a few weeks, man. He'll be back, and hopefully he can kind of free himself up, man. Start making some guest appearances, man. I miss some Jared's insight, man. He had real
yeah,
good insight about stuff. Yeah,
yeah. Definitely,
yeah,
definitely. Yeah,
hmm
I think it was easier talking about sports too, because y'all had three of you, and I was just like,
yeah,
all right, cool.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But he hasn't went anywhere, man. Jared is still part of his family. He'll be back.
yeah. Yep, that's it for the comments so far.
Yeah, man. So, uh, Russell Wilson has
Russell.
Russell Wilson has came out and said, man, he'd like to be a Dallas Cowboy. You know,
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, it's very interesting. I don't think it's gonna happen um,
But
because they
why?
would have to take up his contract. I mean, he doesn't want to be in Seattle anymore.
Isn't
And
Seattle doing good?
no, well, he don't. It's not that they're not doing good, but him and the head coach, I don't think are on the same page right now.
Hmm,
So I think he just feel like, man, it's time for him to make a change. And
okay.
I mean, I love to see him play in Dallas, man. I think it'd be a great fit for him, but I don't think they'll be able to get it happen. Make it happen.
Where
Um,
is Russell Wilson from?
where's he from?
Yeah.
He played college ball at Wisconsin. I don't know exactly where his hometown is. It may be there, but he played his college ball at Wisconsin. You know,
Russell Wilson. Oh, he's from the Midwest. He's from Ohio.
there you go. So that's why he played ball at Wisconsin. There.
All right. So
Uh,
he's been up north pretty much his whole career then.
hmm
So he's trying to come down south. All right.
He's trying to come down south, man. I think that if they could make something like that happen in Dallas, I mean, I would like to. I would like to see. He's a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. I mean, I hate to throw it out
Replace
there like
Dak.
that, but he's a better
Oh,
quarterback than Dak.
oh, Jerry said Dak just signed a 4-year, $164 million deal with
I didn't
Dallas.
know that. I ain't know that, man. 4 year,
Wow.
160,
Did you think
160.
that
How
was
many?
164 million? Did you think that was gonna happen?
Mm-mm.
That is a surprise, and even for me, because I mean I don't know a lot about it, but the way y'all talk about it and what I've read and like I really didn't think he was gonna get that either. I mean y'all were
Jared,
talking
what up?
about. Mhm.
Ask Jared. What's Jared? Ask Jared what his upfront money is. What's his guarantee pay? Do you
um
know?
well you just asked him, so we'll see what he says, but I'll look it up while he responds. Dak Prescott. So you don't call it upfront money. What do you call it? His guaranteed or no?
Ooh, 126 million guaranteed money.
Whoa. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a really big deal.
Yeah, that's a big deal, man.
But that's not the biggest deal, is it?
That's the biggest guarantee money.
That's the biggest so far?
Yeah, 126 million dollars guaranteed.
But
Yeah,
but he's not that quarterback. I don't get it.
he's not, man.
Oh, wait.
I'm surprised to hear you say that. You hit it on the head.
Okay, okay, here it goes. 75 million the first year. Either 75 to 77 million the first year of contract.
Mm.
Where do we get 126 million from? Let me look up his contract.
Well, no, it's
Oh,
guarantee money. That's
oh,
what
okay.
guaranteed to get if he can't play another down tomorrow, he still get 126 million.
Gotcha. Guarantees
Yeah,
126, and then starting off, like
yeah.
just for signing, it looks like he gets 66 million to sign, and in the first year, 77 million. Jeez,
Damn.
jeez. And weren't we talking about a 40 million franchise
Well, it was
deal?
30. It would have been 30, 40. I think it would have been 38 million this year, but next year it would have been 40 something, 43, 44 million, I think.
He beat
If
that,
they would have did it next year. Yeah,
man.
man. I didn't know that, man. I've been doing paperwork all night for this, man. But yeah, that's good, man. So he got his money, man. And
Hey,
that's the term he wanted. He wanted 4 years opposed to 5. So
wow.
Russell
No
Wilson
trade
won't be going
clause,
to Dallas.
no franchise tag clause.
Mm,
Hmm,
they got him. He
that's
got
crazy.
what he wanted. And that's coming off of what's up,
That's
Bo?
not the team.
That's coming off of that torn knee, man. So he did good.
That's lovely.
He did real good for himself. 4 years, $164 million.
Okay,
Dak
so
Prescott.
I mean, we're not gonna hate on him. Good, he got his money, but what do you think he's gonna do in the next 4 years?
Same thing he been doing. I mean, I don't. Now they can't pay nobody on defense, and they need all type of defensive help. So they done gave Dak all his money. They can't afford to pay nobody on defense.
So when is the next time we could see the Cowboys in the Super Bowl? If you feel comfortable answering that.
I mean, maybe not even in this decade, man.
What about in the finals,
In the playoffs,
playoffs? Yeah.
yeah, they should. They'll probably make the playoffs, but
Okay.
yeah, they'll probably make the playoffs next season. Um,
Oh, okay. Well,
but it's a wrap for them in the big dance.
yeah.
Because now, and that's the thing with these quarterbacks, they give all this money, man. They can't pay nobody else, but that's the name of the game.
Speaking of money, remember we were talking about I brought up, would a player, or it was a specific player. I was asking if he would um drop his salary voluntarily to like open the
Mhm.
salary cap up more. And then after I said that, somebody actually did it.
Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger, I think, did it.
Yeah, yeah.
He just did
Roethlisberger.
it. Yeah, he took less money, so free up some money for the cap. But I mean, those guys, he got his money. This is Dak's first big deal. So
Because young guy.
yeah, this is his first big deal. Big Ben has had a couple of them, so he good. He should be good with money. That's why him, Tom Brady, them type guys, man, they got money, so they can leave room for the team to pay other players. Dak can't
KB,
do that. Dak can't do that. He wants his money.
good question. So Vince, where do you think Russell Wilson will go?
He actually said he liked the Cowboys. He said he mentioned the Saints, which
Oh. What do you
the
feel about
Saints
that? About
that guy's
him
money
running,
now. They can't build around him. That's exactly what I just said, Bo. They can't pay anybody else, man.
man.
Lou said he got no trade clause too. They stuck with him. They stuck, man, and that's the biggest deal though, Bo. They can't pay nobody else, man. I mean, they got Zeke. Well, now they got Zeke in there, but see, they can't pay no defense. That's what Dallas need. Man, they need
Oh,
defensive help, man.
yeah.
Yeah, they need
So
defensive help,
so back to the Saints. I know they're not your favorite. No, I'm sorry. The fans aren't your favorite. All right, never mind. Yeah,
man.
that's
Fans,
what
I
you
like
said.
the Saints. I just don't like the fans.
Oh man.
I don't see him. Russell's not happy though, man. He doesn't want to be in Seattle anymore. Um, I don't know.
I mean, with all these people getting what they want, it looks like it's been Christmas so far in the NFL. It seems like almost everybody that has been,
Well,
questionable.
quarterbacks, man. Quarterbacks get what they want.
So
If you play well.
it looks like he might get a chance. I mean, okay, do you think there's a possibility he won't even get to leave Seattle?
No, he'll get to leave eventually.
All right, so yeah.
He mentioned the Raiders, Las Vegas, but I mean, they got um, Carr down now, so I mean, he's mentioning some of these places that already have quarterbacks.
Hmm,
So
hmm,
I don't know how it's gonna work for Russ, man. But he's came out publicly and said he's not happy, and
You,
it's got a
you
lot to do
think
with
he
Pete
would
Carroll.
settle to be second string?
No, he's not second. He's not a backup. That guy's too
Oh,
good, man.
man.
He's way too
Hey,
good. He's not a
how would
backup.
you feel? How would you feel if he was second string the Dak?
Man, that'd be horrible, man. He's a better quarterback than Dak.
Oh
He's
man,
better. He's better, man.
I'm
Russell
just
Wilson is
making up
top
stuff
five in
now.
quarterbacks, man. In my opinion,
Um,
but I'm a Russell Wilson guy.
okay, I got a question for you. Who do you think is better, Dak or Jalen?
Dak right now. Dak Prescott, man, he got more time. Jalen still he got some learning to do, man. Dak make great decisions, man. I mean, every once in a while he'll float one up for grabs, but for the most part, he's what's up, Walt? For the most part, Dak he's very disciplined with the football. He don't make a lot of mistakes. He can make pretty much all the throws. I like to see him run more than what he do when he get in trouble. Instead of trying to set in the pocket, man. Go and get the first down, man. Stop playing. But Jalen, I think Jalen gonna be decent, man. He got some growing to do. He still got a little growing to do. He gonna be okay.
All right. Um, what is this? I may be a Cowboys fan, but I think DSK got it. He just needs some protection and a D. Who's DSK?
Mm-hmm.
Dak?
Dak, he meant Dak, yeah.
Oh, okay, Dak.
He just put that S in there. That was a typo. Yeah, I mean, I think he's a good game manager, Luke. I do. I think he's a great game manager, a good game manager, man. Um, I just think, man, they coaching staff needs a little work. They O line actually is old, man. They O line. You would think they got some young guys, but they still got Tyrone Smith, Zach Martin. Them guys, man. Them
Hmm.
Fredrickson. Them guys are old, man. They need to refresh that lineup.
Fresh.
Yeah, for Zeke, man, and Dak. But I like their receivers. With Amari Cooper and uh, the
Cool.
boy from yeah, the boy they just got. I can't remember the boy name, but I like them guys, man. CD Lamb. Them guys, they do what they need to do on their receiving core. But I mean Zeke, man, been getting like I don't know what he averaged last year. Maybe 3 point some yards a carry, 3.1. You can't
Hey,
you can't do that, man. You can't get it done like that. So, but that
hey,
that 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 plays a lot with the offensive line, man. He can't do nothing if he ain't got nowhere to run, you know. So, and then they defense, man. They just make the line linebacker that they got, man. He can't stay healthy. So and then Sean Lee can't stay healthy. They try to put Jalen in the middle, and he's not disciplined enough to play middle linebacker. So they need some help on D, man. I don't know how they're gonna pay nobody now, BJ. They done gave Dak all his money.
well, they gotta lay with that decision. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think you mentioned once um that the owner really, it doesn't seem like he's too big on reaching the Super Bowl. It's just more so of just making his money. Uh, I think you said that one time about Mr. Jones.
Yeah, man, he's a Hollywood guy, man. He's a Hollywood guy, man. He buy his brand, his money, stuff like that, man. And if he wasn't, man, he would stay out of the limelight. Stay in the owner's box,
Right.
man, and you know, stop worrying about who's playing on the team and and stuff like that, man. Just do the owner thing. He want to be a
Replace
GM and all
Jones.
that.
Replace Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. How do you think Dak will fare after his injury? I think you kind of talked about this, but how do you think?
I think he got to mentally get himself prepared, man. When you have especially an injury like that, any athlete know it, man. The first thing you gotta get out there and you gotta play on it, and you gotta go hard. You gotta go 100%. That's the only way you're gonna get your mental psyche back, man. Because when you out there,
Mm.
of course, the first thing you thinking about, if I make the wrong turn, go too hard, make the wrong move, I'm gonna tear it up again.
Well, being afraid, so that limits your mobility, that type of
Yeah,
thing. Mm.
yeah. You limit yourself. You don't want to put too much weight on it. You don't want to come down on it wrong. You don't want to run. You don't want to cut and make those cuts and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
when he get all that mentally straight, then he'll be the old Dak. But that's hard,
Oh,
man. It's
Dak.
hard to that's all. I mean, because it's one thing to do it in practice and without nobody in a game type situation, but when you actually in a game and somebody is chasing you and trying to blow you up,
Mm.
then you be
Mm.
like, you know,
So
I'm
it
not
was his
ready yet.
knee. It was his knee.
Yeah, I think it was his knee. No, it was that leg. No, it was that leg, man. It was turned the other way.
Wait, what? Maybe did
Yeah,
I
it was
see this?
horrible,
Was
man.
there a video of this?
Yeah. You saw it. Everybody saw it.
Ah, I want
Everybody
to
saw it.
see
It
it
was a bad
again.
break, man.
I want to
It
see.
was a bad break.
I'm looking at it right now. Okay, yeah. No, I'm not gonna put that up. That's nasty. But dang. Okay, I would
Yeah,
definitely. It's funny. I've sprained my ankle. He looks like he broke it, or twisted. I
yeah,
don't
he
know,
broke it.
something
No, he
horrible, right?
broke it. Yeah, he broke it.
I've
Yeah.
I've sprained my ankle. Okay, and to this day, I still have this little shudder thinking about stepping wrong and spraining it again. My little ankle got swollen. This happened like
Yeah.
over 10 years ago, maybe 20, over 20. I don't know, but
And you still watch your step.
I still watch my step. I
See
still
what I'm
like
saying?
I wanna hold my ankle right now just thinking about it. I've never broken a bone. But they're made differently. They're made differently. These
Yeah,
NFL guys, I mean,
yeah,
man,
yeah, man.
I
You ain't
can't.
never broke a bone?
No, never. Have you?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
oh yeah.
yeah,
Ugh.
yeah.
What type of bones did
Yeah.
you break?
I done broke a couple fingers. I mean,
Oh, like
that
fingers
finger,
going
man,
the
that finger.
opposite way?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean that, getting shattered. I had to have surgery on this finger here. They had to puzzle it, piece it together like a puzzle, man. Cause I shattered the knuckle catching a football. I caught the ball though.
Hey, you caught the ball
I
though.
caught the ball. I didn't drop it. I caught it, but I dropped. But I broke the finger, man.
Your finger fell off, but you got the ball.
Got the ball. That was all that mattered to me. Catch the
hey,
ball and
hey,
hold
when I
on
was
to it.
younger and I was in football, so apparently I didn't know this. You know what that is. I didn't know that. I tried catching balls like this. so so where the ball went that
Yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Man,
man.
I
Yeah,
tried, and I was a fast guy too. So if I could catch the ball, I'd be good, right? Because I'm not trying to get tackled. No, no,
you
no, no.
could catch the ball.
Yeah, I just couldn't catch it. I was over here like this, trying to I'm trying
Wow.
to catch it like you would catch a tennis ball or something. Like it's no. Mm.
Nah, man. Pull up what PJ said, man.
Vince, that's 100% the same injury I had in 1992. And working it out with the guys at JT, I made an outcut and that sharp pain hit. That was the end of it on that day. I told G Jones when it happened, and again, that was
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Now, when you talk about catching a ball, that guy right there, man, awesome, dude. Awesome. Catching the ball, knowing what to do with it after you catch it. but I mean, and you know, he had a nice extensive career, man. Very proud of PJ, man. He did some great things, man. Great guy, man. Him and Bodine, man. Them guys were really, really good catching that football,
All
man.
right.
Yeah, PJ. Yeah, PJ know exactly what I'm talking about, man. When you get an injury, it's. I think once you rehab it and you strengthen it and they clear you and hey, it's good. Any little twinge you get, like he said, once he got that little pain, he was like, "Nah, I'm done." But I think it was at that point he was, and it's just my opinion. PJ probably have a different assessment on it, but I think he may have even been looking for it, after they cleared him when he went out and worked out.
Mm-hmm.
And anything he felt, he was gonna be like, "Nah, that's a wrap."
Oof.
You see what he said. Once I got that
Yeah,
pain,
that
I knew it was
that
over
day.
with. Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
and
It's
I look, I can understand that on a little level. Okay,
yeah,
sometimes I get out of my chair wrong, and I'll turn, and my hip, I'll feel it do something that it's not supposed to do, and I'll be like, oh
yeah,
no, oh no, I'll just sit
yeah.
back down. I'll be like, yeah, I'm good, I'm good. See,
Right,
I get it, I get it.
man. A lot of people don't realize, man. These athletes, man, after they playing days and they're working regular jobs and stuff like that, man. It's such a difficult man. Look, man. When I tell you, a lot of these guys look better than they feel. They look a lot better than they feel, man. Cause man, you put a lot of trauma on your body, on your ankles, on your hips, on your knees. Uh, walk without a limp, and yeah, I mean it's a bad deal, man. It's a bad deal, and all. But one thing I can say, and PJ and Bodine and these guys can chime in on this, man. I can guarantee you, none of us would trade it for the world. If we had to do it again, we'd do it the same exact way, man.
Man,
The same exact way. It's a trip. It's a trip. I mean, that's why they call them gladiators, man. Gladiators, warriors. I mean, it's a different breed of guy. It's a different breed of guy, man. A different breed of guy. So BJ, check this out, man. So I'm checking out. Um, I'm reading something. About a week ago, LeBron James is selling his $20.5 million mansion, right?
okay, wow.
Who, and help me out with this, man. That's the thing about these guys with all of this money, man. You got a $20.5 million home. When you think that would be hard to sell?
Well, at this point, yeah, but thinking about how many rich friends and people they know up there, at that point, no, I think it'd be pretty easy,
You think?
especially
I
with the
would think.
name he has.
So what you think? Somebody would buy it just because LeBron used to live in it?
Yeah, yeah. Who was that basketball
Really?
player? One of the balls from the Ball family. He literally move right into an apartment or some type of condo that another basketball player had.
He did. I think LaMelo Ball moved into um not a basketball. My guy who played quarterback.
Oh, an NFL.
Yeah. Played with
Oh,
Carolina,
Cam
man.
Newton. Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he moved into Cam Newton's house.
yeah. It's
Uh,
a condo in North Carolina.
yeah. So he Cam moved out, Lamelo moved right in. Oh, you
Yeah,
might
I
you might
mean,
be on to something with that, BJ.
I think. Remember, I think when we talked about that, uh, we were just like, up there, they probably share everything: homes, women. you know, I think that's exactly what we talked about back then.
Probably so, man. Probably
um,
so.
let's see. Oh, we got
What
a
we
lot of
got?
comments. Lewis said, "What do y'all think about Deshaun Watson? Is he staying with the Texans or where is he going?"
You know what, man? Deshaun do not want to be in Houston, man, and he's came out and said, "Hey, I don't want to be here but they want him to stay. I don't know how. I really don't know how they're gonna play that, but I think they're trying to work something out with him. I actually heard a rumor, Luke. I don't know if what it is, but I heard something about Deshaun going to Arizona and Kyler Murray coming here with some picks, man. I don't know.
I
I
would
don't know.
appreciate Kyler Murray in Texas. I might become a Texans fan.
I heard it, but it's that's the rumor mill, man. I don't know how true it is. I just don't know how they going. I don't know how they going. Well, they nobody. I don't know who they got. You have to get a lot for Deshaun Watson. I mean, he's right now considered maybe the third quarterback in this deal. You know what I mean?
Oh man, they're talking about when I said the athletes and celebrities they share women.
Oh yeah, he right.
Oh
They pass
man,
around the same 2 or 3 women.
man, they buy each other's cars. I think I had a yeah. I saw some interview. T-Pain was like he would rent his cars out to other rappers.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
They'd use it for like music videos and stuff like that or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, them guys, man, they it's crazy. They're in the same little circles, man.
Lewis said, I can't blame Deshaun. They did him dirty. Oh, wait, hold on. Told him he was going to be involved in coaching and GM, and they just did him dirty and said, F him. Deshaun's a true legend.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, do Deshaun take his ball and go home, or
Take his ball and go home.
I mean, BJ,
man.
they just paid him last year, man. They paid him, so I mean,
yeah. He's stuck in a contract, huh?
He's in a brand new contract. So
right.
I don't know, man. I don't know how they're gonna get this deal done, but the dude is really, really serious about not wanting to be here. Not wanting to be in Houston. Serious about it, yeah.
That's no fun in the locker room. Everyone's like, hey, camaraderie, teamwork. I don't want to be here. Oh,
okay. And it's public. It's public.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here,
right.
man.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Very public, man. So, I mean,
Yeah, that's good. That's it on the comments for right now.
Yeah, what you got?
No, that's it for right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So listen, man, today is International Women's Day, right?
Wait, hold on. Isn't there such a thing as a women's month? Isn't March supposed to be women's month?
I don't know. I mean, if it is, I'm all for it, man. I got to be honest, man. I have to be honest. Bro, it ain't nothing like women, man. I think they underappreciated. I really, really do. They underappreciated, man. They don't get enough credit. I mean, with all the things that they do, man, the ones that's go-getters, man, they go get it. You got some grimy ones out there, but the ones that's go-getters, man.
No, I don't agree with you, man. I think there are some women that are appreciated quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, but I agree it is, but I mean that you can't put a limit on it, man. You can't put a limit on it.
No, you can't put a limit on it. But I don't think these women that are being appreciated, the women I'm talking about, I don't think the guys appreciating them have a limit. If you know what I mean. Black card. Make it rain. Okay? Chicken wings.
You talking about bread, man. Yeah, that's great too. Just bread is great too. But just, I mean, society is what I'm saying. Maybe the men in their life, show them, their appreciation. But society has kind of dealt some of them the wrong hand, or they just now getting a lot of them getting their credit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I'm talking about your everyday, hardworking, ambitious, professional, women, man. I just want to, congratulate them, man. And I've always said I think Mother's Day should be Mother's Week, man. Instead of Mother's Day.
That'd be pretty
That's
cool.
that'd be real cool, man. That's why you have a lot, mothers are the cream of the crop, man. They get the top of the line gifts and stuff like that, and fathers take the back row, and rightfully so, man. We understand. You know what I'm saying? We understand, man. I mean, uh, there's times I've been sitting there with my son,
That's
and
what
he
it is.
still women's history, yeah, and he
That's
still would call his mama, man, for something. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I'll be
Right.
sitting right there, and I mean, she jump on and take care of it, man, from a phone. You know what I mean? So I just think it's cool, man. I've always told my son, man, ain't nobody gonna look out for you like your mama. You know, my
Right.
mama gonna look out. My mama has been doing it, man, and just women in general, man. Women in general been taking care of their business, man, and I think it's great that we congratulating them today, man.
Heck
Now
yeah.
let me ask you this though, BJ.
Technically, this month. That
Yeah,
should be
yeah.
publicized more because I didn't even know about that. I just saw it on some post just randomly, and it wasn't even a
Mhm.
post that said, "Oh, hey, it's Women's History Month." It was some post about oh, Taylor Swift was mad about something, and then she put some Women's History Month or something like that. Like, it's like, oh, dang, I
Yeah,
didn't even
this
know that
is
was a
this is
thing.
it. And now this is the different thing about it.
Mhm.
And I'd like for some of the ladies to chime in on this, man.
Yeah.
Uh we got any ladies checking this out right now. Now, I was listening to the
Oh,
Breakfast Club. What's up, Ant? Good to see you back, brother. This morning, man, and they had um,
oh, Mulatto the rapper.
Mulatto, Erica Banks, and
Okay,
somebody else on there, right?
Erica Banks, Busset. Uh huh. The
Okay,
Busset
is that
channel.
who that is?
Yeah.
Okay, so they had them on there, and they were doing this interview, man. And what's her name? Angela Yee was
Angela
interviewing
Yee.
them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Now they had the most raunchy conversation
I bet.
known to man.
I bet.
Now I just spent 20 minutes congratulating all these like I said, these women are great, man, and you know like I said, it should be this whole month and next month to celebrate
Yeah, yeah.
them. So these women were talking, man, and BJ, they refer to each other as the B word,
Right, right.
um, and in my opinion, why is that okay, man? I don't think that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, man. I just prefer class. You know what I'm saying? To
I
hear a
I
classy lady, man.
I prefer class when I prefer it, and then there's some moments when I don't.
Really?
But yeah, it's just I guess some people I just know what to expect, right? Not that I'm judging or assuming, but like Mulatto, Erica Banks, Cardi B. I mean, these are women that pride themselves on the WAP. You feel me? Uh, the wet ant.
Yeah.
I don't expect them to have a conversation like Jada Pinkett Smith. Uh, but at the same time, I know when we talk about appreciating women and when we talk about giving them their credit that's due, we're talking about the ones that I'm not gonna say that deserve it, but we're talking about the ones that do the right thing. We're talking about the ones that are out there making a difference in a positive way, right? And
Right.
and the ones that aren't, well, they're just having fun, doing their thing, hopefully not hurting anybody, maybe misleading some people, maybe making a lot of men happy. but I think we know what we're talking about. So I personally don't have like any issue seeing that because I feel like they're not the majority, which is good. Now, when they become the majority, it's like, oh dang, when
Yeah.
you go out into the world, and you turn on your phone and you see every female in your family dropping it
Yeah.
like it's hot, and you're like, dang,
Yeah.
you know.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just and I'm not ashamed, man. I'm just old school cat, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think you get your point across, and then you want to do that,
Right.
and you talking amongst you and your friends. That's cool. But if you're doing an interview where millions of people listening to you,
Yeah.
maybe you want to, try to, class it up a little bit. But I guess if that's not what you're going for, like you said, maybe that's not what they're going for. They want to put it out there that I'm grimy and raunchy, and um,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say whatever's on my mind whenever's it, whenever, and if you don't like it, whatever,
And this
So
this is what I would hope, knowing that you have the raunchy, and then you have the more motherly, right? Let's say that.
man, let's say classy,
Classy.
in
Okay,
my opinion.
classy. You got classy and you have raunchy, right? Because I guess all women could technically be motherly. um, so you're raunchy and classy, right? I would hope that that raunchy woman is at least aware that she is not a role model and doesn't try to accept any award that does not belong in her hands. You feel me? Like if
Mm-hmm.
somebody accidentally dropped their name in a Nobel Peace Prize hat, I would hope that they would have the sense to go, I don't think I'm the best fit for that. I would hope that they would, have at least that understanding of themselves, and knowing that at that time in their lives, they have not been focused on that.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I just wanted to throw it out there, and hopefully we got some comments, man, because we can
yeah, we
uh,
do. Let's jump into that. Lewis said Black History Month and Women's Day should be more than that. He also said a lot of single women are raised. Oh, a lot of single women raise great all-star men.
that's true.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Let's see. Oh, Anthony said we should start a gaming channel. We should live stream games and stuff. I don't see you playing a game, Vince.
My son, like he has a gaming channel, man, where he play his game live stream.
Does he
I
play
wish I had his
any?
information. Hmm?
Oh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe next time we could promote it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Patrick said, when you get a chance, check out Kevin Samuels. Oh, I've seen Kevin Samuels lately.
You know what? I've seen that guy too, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, PJ. I've seen him, man. Briefly. I got mixed feelings about him, man. I mean, a lot of stuff he put out there, though, I agree with. I
Right,
do.
right.
But a lot of
Same.
stuff he put out there, I don't know, man.
We might
I
be in the
don't know.
same
He
ballpark.
he may be overstepping because I don't know if he is, what he says he is, and
Yeah,
but I respect him. I
yeah,
respect his
yeah.
show and all that, man, and some of his opinions, man. I think that's cool how he's built a major platform, man,
Major,
with his
major.
content and the things that he talk about and the things that he believe in, man, and that's cool. That's real cool.
Yeah.
Real cool.
As far as my opinion on Kevin Samuels, like the same thing. I respect him, and I think he says a lot of truth. And
Mm-hmm.
also, and the most important thing is that it's truth from his perspective, right? So
Yeah,
that's where that could solve a lot of conflict with the things that he says. It's like, hold on, this is
that's my
Mister
opinion.
Six figure and above guy. This is Mister
Yeah, yeah,
Black male. This is Mister Kevin
all that,
Samuels, right? So
all that.
yeah, let's see. I respect y'all's opinion, whether others dig it or not. Y'all are real ones. Okay, thank you, Lewis.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Hey man,
It's
PJ man, and PJ man, I'm gonna call you man. I need to talk to you about something. I guess this our show. I can say what I want to say, but I want to
you
talk to
getting
you
the
about
call, man.
yeah. I'm gonna call you about us getting together, man, on this nonprofit, brother. I'll give you a call this week sometime by the end of the week. But before we get out of here, BJ, let's talk about real quick, man, about this your boy Cuomo. Is that what I'm saying right?
Oh, the governor, yeah, Cuomo or something like that.
Cuomo, man. So you know, so we're gonna segue from the women's international deal, man, to his deal.
Well. There's before we segue. There's a few more comments.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I love the comments,
Your sister actually.
man. Okay.
Not that I agree with the way they carry themselves, but why is it okay for the men to be less classy? Gold fronts, guns and videos, calling women out of their name. There's a song called Throat Goat. Seriously? I don't think that's okay either.
I don't
Well,
think it's
well
okay either, but I think if the women, it's got to start with the women. The women don't call themselves that and handle themselves. I mean, because the women call each other the B words, man. I mean,
yeah.
that's how they talk to one another. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
chill out,
So
Kevin Samuels.
yeah, hey man. I mean, and that's some women, man. I mean, no women that I know at all. But I even some of these young girls, man, I hate to hear that. It's almost equivalent to what we was talking about last week, BJ, with the guys in the pants sagging. That's
Mhm.
awful, man. That's
Yeah.
awful to me. To me, that's awful. And to hear the women, you know, talking about themselves like that, man, I think is awful as well. Then and it's the younger generation, man.
Yeah, the lovely said the same thing. It's the young
Yeah.
girls that like calling each other that. Yeah.
But I've actually you will catch some middle aged women with that
Oh yeah,
also.
for sure.
So
For sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
I
it's
mean, but
I
that's
guess it's just
I'm gonna say this one last time. Um, Even for the men, I feel like there's the raunchy side, there's the classy side, and
mhm,
eventually, I think a raunchy person would most likely shift to something a little classier because you get up there in age and you want to present yourself
yeah.
better. But for right now, as long as they're not the majority, I kind of see it as a phase of just, hey, we're gonna do this, we're gonna have fun, we're
hmm
gonna live without restriction, and then when we're ready, we're gonna turn to Jesus.
Turn to Jesus. Yeah, maybe so.
All right,
Maybe
that's
so.
that.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Cuomo.
Cuomo, man. So Cuomo, man, these women come to get him, BJ. They got a few of them saying, yeah, yeah, they got a few of them saying, yeah, he did this.
Hey,
He texted me this. He did all this right here.
he
Um,
he looks like just like I was talking about that one guy that him and his girlfriend beat up that white
uh,
woman in the parking garage. Hey,
yeah,
oh, Rondo, I think. But anyways,
yeah, Rondo,
hey,
Rajon Rondo, yeah.
he fits the part. All right, I'm stereotyping. Cuomo fits the part of the creepy uncle. All right, the hands on touchy
Do he,
touchy.
man?
Yeah,
Do we?
yeah, he does.
Okay. I thought Cuomo was a cool guy, man. He got that cool guy swag to him. Older gentleman. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Always got his suit ready to rock, red carpet ready.
I don't know.
I always thought but maybe that's the problem. Maybe you think he's too cool when
Too
you
cool.
text messaging these girls. You just can't do that no more, Cuomo, man. You know,
Hmm.
we're not gonna beat the horse up, man. But Cuomo, man, you can't do that no more, bro. You can't do that.
Can't do that. Can't
You
do
know.
that. And this is the horrible part. What Patrick just said, and just to think that back in late spring he was handling up on this pandemic like a boss, and other
hmm
people were even considering his name to be on the presidential list, and
They
it's
were
crazy because now that he's of course part of this is maybe Trump's team and people that are against him really
hmm
really really pushing this, but the,
right.
the the source of it is that he did these things, right? And
Yeah, yeah,
that's covering up the good stuff that he could be doing. Cause
right.
outside of that, he could probably be a very reasonable and maybe presidential,
Candidate.
candidate.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
now because you can't, keep your hands to yourself, all of that is just overshadowed. And it's like, man,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Now you got the grime on you. You go and build your campaign. They gonna keep hitting you with that. They
that's
gonna
it.
keep
And
hitting you with that, man.
you're gonna have guys like me look at you and say, yeah, you look like it.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Man.
El
Hey,
Cuomo, man.
welcome to being black. All right. I'm back.
Come on, man. Come on. Hey, look, man. Them ain't just black problem no more, man. You know
No,
what I
not
mean?
anymore. Not anymore.
Man. These women not playing, man. They
Man.
come to get you, bro.
Um oh, Cuomo thinks he's in a Godfather movie. Like he's Al Pacino. He's a killer. He doesn't care. Ooh.
Yeah,
Lewis
yeah,
said he doesn't like Cuomo at all.
yeah. He yeah. He's a different dude, man. He think he swagged out for sure, for sure, for sure. Just listening to him talk, how he move, he think he's slick with it. That's
Man.
probably what part of got him in trouble with these gals too.
Yeah, probably. A lot of these guys
Hmm.
got skeletons in their closet. It's sad. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, for real.
Hmm.
And that's the
Yeah.
thing is like you wish that you could separate that and say, okay, well, this person is doing this, but on the political or professional side, there's someone completely
Yeah.
different. But how can you,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah. You can't. If that was the case, man, we'd have all great preachers. You know what I mean? But we
Oh
know
yeah.
that's not the case.
Ooh
Yeah.
man. Oh
Yeah.
man. Some of the best preachers, I'm sure, are crackheads right now.
And amongst other things, man, you start digging
Man.
up them joker dirt, man. They make Cuomo look like a Boy Scout.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Jeez.
for real, bro. For
He
real,
looks
man.
like
Hey,
that
man,
uncle that the kids can never be left with. That's what I'm saying. He looks like that uncle.
y'all get creepy from him. Y'all
Yeah.
get him. Y'all got him creepy.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't really get creepy from the dude. I think he's a, I don't know, what you slick, maybe. You got
Maybe
one
you don't get
slick.
creepy from him because you don't fall into a category where you feel like you would be preyed upon. I feel like I'm a pretty, you know, petite young man. Okay,
Mm,
I feel
yeah.
like I could be preyed upon. So I'm looking at people differently. You're looking at a lion like, oh, that lion looks pretty cuddly to me. He ain't gonna do nothing to me. I'm looking at the lion like those are some big old teeth that lion has, some sharp
yeah,
claws.
yeah. You're right, man. You're right. You have to look at stuff different than me. You're absolutely right. Speaking of that, man, we're gonna wrap it up with this lion story, man. Going back to the females, right? You know how much I love the lions, man.
Okay.
And the way we glorify the females and stuff like that, which is much deserved, right? So this is a quick example of the female species, how they take care of business, right? So in the lion clan, man, the female raise the kids, they do all the hunting. When strangers come in, they help fight. It's really nothing. The only time they need help, man, when it's something too big to tackle, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time they need help. Otherwise, man, they take care of their business, right? And it's the same thing with the females, with the women, man, in the world. The women take care of their business like that. You got you old sorry dudes, man, like you, BJ. You go and you eat, and then you leave, and you go and roam, and you don't come back until 2 or 3 days later, and you leave your gal and the kids there by themselves, man. You cats ain't worth a doggone, man.
Hold up. Hold up. You'd be considered a male lion too.
I'm in there too, man. I mean, all we want to do is eat and lay down. You know what I mean?
Man, man.
If
I
it's
mean,
some
I
danger,
can't. I can't lie. If I was a male lion and I could have some kids, if I could have the pleasure of making the kids, but not the displeasure of raising them, and just keep going out and doing my thing, coming back and hey, as a male lion, hey, don't put expectations on me. I'm just an animal, all right? I'm just doing what I
You the
was.
daddy, man. You the daddy, man. See what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man. I thought that was funny, man. I just wanted to
Yeah.
bring that up, man. But that was cool, man. And again, man, we want to commend the ladies, man. On
Come
this
on,
day and every day,
you,
man.
you,
That's
you,
that's
you,
that's awesome, man. BJ,
you-
let's wrap it up. If we got any comments, we'll wrap it up with our comments, man, and we'll get on out of here, brother.
All right. Lewis said it's hard to trust any politician, and Cuomo's making it even harder. He's a hardcore creeper. He compared him to Biden.
Ooh-wee.
um. Oh, he pissed they off. Oh, Cuomo pissed they off. They're
Oh,
coming for Cuomo.
there go they again.
There goes
There go
they.
they.
Oh man. Um, hey, these celebrities get a lot of these expensive things and rent them out, like Rick Ross mansion. Yeah, and Coming to America, Rick Ross's
Mm,
mansion. That was the palace. Yeah,
that
yeah.
was the palace, man. I wonder how much they
Man,
paid him for that, BJ.
ooh, at least
Can you
I would
imagine?
at least 5 million, right? I don't know.
Yeah, it had to be. Got to be somewhere now. Got to be.
Because they had to do a lot inside of his home.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah. Wow.
man. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, one last thing. Lionesses go and run down and kill for food, but the lion eats first. Ooh,
The male
ooh,
line, he's first, man. Yeah,
ooh.
male line ain't what the doggone, man. All he
Hey,
good for,
hey,
man. All he good for is taking down big game. That's it. Other than that, he eat
man.
first. He run them females out, man. He sleep and he make babies. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I just saw a
That's it.
video of a male lion teasing one of the lionesses.
Mm-hmm.
He was the lion was she was just chilling, sleeping, and he gonna
Yeah. Yeah.
crouch up next to
Yeah.
her, tap her on the butt, and she was so mad. She was
Yeah.
he's like
Yeah.
ha ha
But
ha
the
ha.
thing about it is that they don't take nothing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like that. They allow the female to invite them. You know what I mean? If they don't invite them, then hey, it's a no go. They gonna lay down and wait till they get ready. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
listen, man, y'all share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. We appreciate you guys. Um, we'll be back on Wednesday.
yeah.
Glad to see some of you guys back, Anthony, Lou. Hey man, you guys come back, man. I'm gonna call Jared tomorrow. Tell him, man, you gotta make a special appearance next week, please. Schedule, brother. Um, and PJ Bodine, the lovely. Good to see you guys. Talk to you guys, man. And BJ, you got anything to add? We'll wrap it up right here.
Nope. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe, like the video. If you're watching on
Go.
Facebook, like the video and share it. And if you're watching us anywhere else, how'd you find us? All right.
Exactly. Just like that, man. We'll holler.
Peace.
Front 7